My sister refused to admit she was lying, even when her lies were killing our brother. My sister Reagan had been lying her entire life. Not little lies like I already brushed my teeth or I didn't eat the last cookie. I mean big, elaborate lies that she'd defend until her last breath. When she was 16, she told everyone she got accepted into a modeling agency in Switzerland and begged our parents to send her there. She printed fake contracts, posted photoshopped pictures, even faked phone calls with her agent. It took our mom calling the agency to find out the agency was an online boyfriend she'd never told anyone about. At 18, she got rejected by our star quarterback. 3 days later, she filed a report that he assaulted her. We found her bragging about how convincing her story was on her phone and reported it immediately. Somehow, Reagan believed we were screwing her over. As time went on, her lying never stopped. It just got more creative. And for the past 4 months, Reagan's been telling everyone she was studying abroad in Beijing learning Mandarin Chinese. This time, we actually had reason to believe her. She posted pictures of herself at Chinese landmarks. She sent photos of her with her host family. She even practiced her Chinese on video calls with mom and dad. Last Saturday, she came back for a surprise visit. That night, she was in the kitchen on her phone when our 6-year-old brother Max came running in holding something. "Reagan!" Max held up a granola bar with Chinese writing all over the wrapper. "What does this say?" "I found it in the pantry. Can I eat it?" I watched Reagan's face change, almost like she had no idea what it said. But still, she took the wrapper and stared at it like she was reading. "Okay, so it says chocolate and oats and honey." Max pointed at different parts of the wrapper. "What about this part?" "That's the nutrition facts," Reagan said, sounding confident. "Very healthy stuff." Max kept asking questions and Reagan kept making up answers. She told him the brand name meant morning energy bar. She said it was made with organic ingredients. She sounded so sure of herself I actually believed her. "Can I eat it?" Max asked. "Is thing. You're good." Max tore it open and took a big bite. He chewed happily while Reagan turned to leave the kitchen. I glanced at the wrapper on the counter. There were little symbols and pictures on it. Max took another bite. About 30 seconds passed. Then Max started coughing. Reagan turned around. "You okay, buddy?" Max coughed harder. He was scratching at his throat. His face was turning red. "Reagan," I said, my voice shaking. "Did you check for peanuts?" Reagan's face went white. "What?" "Max is allergic to peanuts." Max's coughing turned into wheezing. His lips started swelling up. I screamed, "Mom! Dad! Max is having a reaction!" I heard them running. Mom got to the kitchen first and saw Max's face. She knew immediately what was happening. "Allergic reaction! Get the EpiPen!" Dad sprinted to the hallway closet where we kept the first aid kit. He came back holding the EpiPen, but then he checked the date on it. "This EpiPen expired 6 months ago," Dad said, his voice panicking. Mom grabbed the wrapper from the counter. I watched her see the peanut warning drawn on the back, clear as day on the back. "There's peanuts in this." "How did he eat peanuts?" Dad was yelling now. "Where's the new EpiPen?" "Reagan, you picked it up from the pharmacy 2 weeks ago. Where did you put it?" Reagan just stood there frozen. She couldn't speak. "Reagan!" Dad shouted while Mom was calling 911. "Where is the EpiPen you got?" Reagan's voice came out tiny. "I didn't pick it up." Mom turned away from her phone. "What did you say?" "I forgot to get Max's EpiPen. I was going to get it later." "You told us you got it." Dad's face was red. "You even showed us the pharmacy bag." "I lied. I spent the money on clothes," Reagan whispered. Max was barely breathing. The wheezing was getting worse. We could hear sirens getting closer. Dad was crying. Reagan was crying. Everything was chaos. The paramedics got there in time. They used their EpiPen and stabilized Max. He had to stay in the hospital overnight, but the doctor said he'd be okay. We got lucky. 10 more minutes and we would have lost him. At the hospital, Reagan confessed everything. She didn't go to Beijing. She never took Chinese classes. She traveled to Bulgaria to live with her sugar daddy. Weirdest part of it all was that 10 minutes after she admitted everything, my dad's phone pinged. A $20,000 transfer from Bulgaria came in. "That's from my sugar daddy," Reagan said. "He says sorry."